Hey guys, welcome to today's video. And before we start this video, I'd just like you guys to like this video and subscribe. If you don't like and subscribe, I am going to send you broccolies. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I am going to send you broccolies. And if you want broccolies, then you're going to get tomatoes. Okay. So we're in the Republican primary map right now. We're going to be looking at what if Nikki Haley went up against Ron DeSantis in the Republican primaries? This is a possibility. So I just thought I think we should look into it. I hope you guys don't mind if I go in order or not, like Iowa, then New Hampshire. I don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? I'll go in that primary because I don't have it memorized primary. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're not doing that. Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll just do it up. You know what? No. Maine, I'd say we'll go to Ron DeSantis. He'd have that appeal in the 2nd district and Maine overall, so that he'd carry the state of Maine. Around, I'd say he'd win maybe around 54% of the vote. I don't think Nikki Haley would do too bad in that state. We go in New Hampshire. I do think Nikki Haley would win here, but by a very bare margin. So then we have a tie right now. Ron DeSantis would pick up the rural areas in Vermont, which would hand him victory there. He'd win in Massachusetts by quite a small margin, I like to say. These New England states typically like to pick moderate Republicans. So that's why you're like, why is DeSantis doing so bad? We're starting with New England. And as I said, New England likes to typically pick moderate Republicans. If you look at their governors, you could even compare them to you can't it's just weird. Whatever they do. Huh. I don't know what I'm saying now. Okay, so in Rhode Island, again, he barely wins because they pick moderate. I think Haley would lose in Connecticut. New Jersey also for DeSantis. He'd get up the rural areas and suburbs there for him. In the state of Delaware, you know what? Facts and Imagination win is going to be really disappointed by this video. I apologize to you, Facts and Imagination win, for this video where Haley is going to lose. She, whether we like it or not, she will lose to DeSantis. But anyways, Maryland, I could see Haley pulling out a bare victory. DC also for Haley. Haley would pretty much dominate in DC, to be honest. In New York, I'd say DeSantis would win, even though it's quite a liberal state. Okay, we know his Rust Belt appeal is like much better than Haley's Rust Belt appeal, so Haley will get destroyed here. This is the place where DeSantis is going to do the best. He's going to be like, yeah, as you can see, there we go. DeSantis would dominate this. Haley wouldn't do too bad in Michigan, but still lose. Wisconsin is dominating. Yeah, DeSantis would. Minnesota, he'd dominate. Like, to a whole new level, pretty much. Iowa, of course. Illinois, I'm not actually sure about this. I'd say DeSantis could edge out. But yeah, 52 point. Yeah, that seems about right. West Virginia, I'd go with DeSantis. Victory, domination. So think of it like this. Haley will do better where there are less rural areas, and DeSantis will do better where there are more rural areas. I think Haley will pick up Virginia due to her regional appeal. She's going to take North Carolina as well. Regional appeal. She's also going to, like, home state, South Carolina, get dominated. However, DeSantis is going to win in Georgia by a pretty good amount. In Florida, DeSantis dominates. Okay, let me put the style into USA election, but where's the chart? Horizontal bar? No, vertical battle, I think. No, I mean horizontal battle. Sorry, I never can tell the difference between those two. Kentucky, we obviously see DeSantis victory. The rural areas are going to come out in this section the most. Gonna really help him. His Sunbelt appeal gonna help him. Haley's pretty much doomed in this area. She'd do a bit better in Louisiana, mainly because of the suburbs, I guess. Not that much anywhere else, though. DeSantis. If this happened, as I said, DeSantis is gonna dominate these primaries. So, again, these are the rural areas. You know what? I'm not even going to do the delegates at this point. At this point, it's just only fair to give DeSantis these states. Pretty much domination there. I could see Haley winning, and you know what? I'm just going to do it where I'm painting it. You know what? No, I'm just not going to undo the work. California, Arizona, all this goes red, except for Washington and Oregon. DeSantis' Sunbelt appeal will dominate him here. He'll win Alaska. Haley can take Hawaii, I'd say. And DeSantis would get this. Well, actually, I'm not that good at predicting territories. Let's just give it to Haley for the sake of it, because he's going to lose anyways, right? Oh, I'm disabling that. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe, like, or you get broccolis or tomatoes, I think was the other thing. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe.